OK，在开始之前呢，我会把大家关成静音，为什么呢？这样以免我们是吵到其他人。那好，那今天我们会邀请我们的 Shireen，他是来自吉隆坡的，他是 Lifewave 的来的，会跟大家分享 Lifewave X39。那今天的分享全程都是用英文的，所以我们就会把这个给 record 下来。所以今天我们按下一个666来邀请我们的 Shireen，好不好
Thank
？Spotlight，
you, thank you.
啊哈，spotlight 一下了，OK。
Okay, need to share screen. 等一下啊，我 share screen 啊。Okay.
好的，
Okay, can everyone see my screen? If you can see my screen, please type 666 Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shireen. I am from KL Shah Alam. So welcome to join my Zoom meeting. Today I'm going to share with you what is Lifewave all about and what is the advanced technology behind, as well as how is the patches work. Okay, let's proceed to the first slide. Okay, so actually one step forward advancement of the technology will it needs we need to compromise our health. Looking at 40 years ago, most of the people have muscular problem, and this is because most of the people are worked as a labor, and the muscle are mainly overused that cause the muscular damage. And 20 years ago, the main problem that people face are nerve damage. And then only people start to heard about what is facial paralysis, what is sciatica, and what is trigeminal neuralgia. All these are the nerve damage. Nerve damage. And this is because 20 years ago is the industrial era and people are overexposed to the chemical as well as the toxic. And looking at nowadays and for the next 20 years, the main issue we are facing is DNA damage. So why is this so? This is because we are overexposed to the radiation from Wi-Fi, from the cordless chargers of handphone, from the EV car, as well as from the microwave. These are all exposed us to the radiation. Okay, let's talk about the solution. Solution for the muscular damage. So 40 years ago, people are using this plaster as well as the ointment. Okay, and 20 years ago, people start to do quite a lot of exercise like aerobic and Tabata, and also start taking this supplement like EPA, AHA, ALA to prevent nerve damage. So do you think that the method 40 years ago and the method 20 years ago, is it possible to treat DNA damage? If you think these two methods cannot treat our DNA damage, please type 111. Yes, the answer is cannot. Okay, and then actually now is the time to upgrade. So looking at the allopathic medicine, 20 years ago, the allopathic medicine, it is also not possible to repair our DNA. But fortunately, there is a company out there rewriting the landscape of healthcare by using these patches that claim to be able to repair our DNA. But is this valid? Okay, let's find out. Okay, our organ is actually degenerate faster than compared in the past. theoretically, our brain should start to degenerate at the age of 70. But I believe you heard about your friend, your relative, before 70 years old, they already have this stroke dementia. And for the heart's supposed to degenerate at the age of 65, but a lot of patients have heart problem. They went for heart surgery, bypass, even before 50 years old. And also for kidney, the damage of the kidney, one of my friend, her sister went for dialysis at the age of 38 years old. So did you see? This is actually all proven that our organs is degenerate faster nowadays than compared in the past. Okay, so these are the other degenerative illness that we face nowadays. Okay, for example, osteoarthritis, liver failure, kidney damage, heart attack, muscular degeneration, diabetes. So these are some of the examples that indicating our organs degenerate. Okay. Okay, let's proceed to the next slide. What is stem cell? The stem cell is undifferentiated cell or undeveloped cell that is able to differentiate into more than 200 types of adult cell. Okay, and also it is able of cell replicating. Cell replicating meaning it actually produce more and more by itself. Okay, and the stem cell is able to differentiate itself into all type of living cell in our body. For example, kidney, liver, bone, lung, brain, blood, heart, muscle, pancreas, and so on and so forth. So and it is also able of replicating. That means to reproduce by itself. Okay. If you ever play mahjong before or you play joker before, I'm sure you are familiar with these two cards. And this is the two cards that can this is the two card that we like a lot because it can be changed. It can be changed to any card. So if you are playing mahjong or joker and you have a lot of joker and fei in your hand, and it will help you to win faster. And same goes to our body. If let's say we have a lot of stem cell, it will help us to maintain our health better. Okay. But the problem is our stem cell is reducing rapidly. Okay, as you can see, as we age, the quantity of stem cell depleting. And we were born with abundance of stem cell. Okay, at the age of 18, we are left with 40% of the stem cell. At the age of 30, we are left with 25% of active stem cell. And the age of 60 years and above, we are left with only 5% of the stem cell. So is there any way that we can reactivate our own body stem cell to make us younger and healthier? Okay, so I will just leave the question alone and we look at the GHK copper. GHK copper is a very precious peptide in our body that is able to protect our DNA, repair our DNA, and also assist in the production of more stem cell. And GHK copper is a very unstable peptide that require high cost to isolate for isolation. And that's why if you can find the GHK copper in the market, it is very expensive. 1 gram of stem cell is actually more expensive than 1 gram of the gold. Okay, and the GHK copper is also widely recognized for the exceptional anti-aging, anti-inflammation, as well as the anti-cancer capability. Okay, as you can see here, it is also can activate self-cleansing. So this self-cleansing is talking about internal self-cleansing, it's not the external self-cleansing. And okay, so and this is the main problem we face nowadays, main issue we face nowadays for our healthcare. The number one is we need DNA repair. Number two, we need more stem cell to slow down our organs degeneration. Okay, Lifewave. The mission of Lifewave is always want everyone to live long, live well, and live healthy. Okay, and with this wearable technology backed by science. So, but how do we make this happen? Okay, before I give you the answer, I would like to introduce this gentleman to you. He is David Smith. His name is, he is the founder, inventor, and the CEO of Lifewave. And he is leading a group of scientists and doing R&D in the Lifewave, the own lab of Lifewave. And before this, David was participate in this mini submarine program. Okay, the mini submarine program before this was only able to submerge under the water for not more than 30 hours. But with the new invention, the mini submarine is able to submerge under the water for 60 hours with this oxygen system. But this arose another problem for the Navy SEAL. Okay, in order for the Navy SEAL to be able to stay in the small submarine for more for as long as 60 hours, they are taking a lot of coffee and drugs. And for long term, this is actually bad for their health. And hence, David was requested to do something to help the Navy SEAL. And this energy enhancer is the first type of phototherapy patches created by David in year 2004, whereby when the Navy SEAL patch this on the body, it helps to enhance the energy level by 35% just in 5 minutes. This phototherapy patch is able to increase the efficiency of mitochondria. Mitochondria is something like a similar to a pump that something like a generator that generate energy in our cell. So it is also able to convert glucose to energy, and very important, it is non-transdermal. Non-transdermal meaning there is nothing go into our body, and it is 100% safe. So Lifewave, we have two factory, one in USA, San Diego, and the other one in Ireland, Galway. So these two plants are fully automated from production down to the packaging. Okay, David Smith actually studied more than 20 years in the lab on the living thing, because he is trying to find the secret of the living thing which is able to live long, and so that it can apply to human being. And he studied planaria. So when you cut the planaria into two, the head will grow its tail and the tail will grow its head. So in the normal environment, it will take 17 days for one planaria to grow into two planaria. Okay, so David also studied the animal called hermit crab. Okay, this is the tentacle of the hermit crab, or we can call it the fingers. If you cut the fingers, and in 4 days, it will grow back. It will grow back. But this is definitely not happen for human being. Okay, and David also studied Mexican oceloti. So when you take away the hand, the jaws, the heart, and the brain from this Mexican oceloti, so in 50 days, everything will grow back. And this is something phenomenal. So, and eventually David find out this living thing, this particular living thing is able to generate an energy field to protect their DNA from aging. So this is something very important that David find out from this animal, which is able to repair fast by themselves. And with that, David invented or created this machine called double helix coil. So when he put any organism under the machine, it will help to reset the gene expression as well as to activate the stem cell. This is something stunning. Okay, and then David was trying to find out, to compare the effectiveness of the stem cell injection with the effectiveness of his invented double helix coil. So he's trying to find out which one worked better. Is it the injected stem cell or the exposure of the living thing under the DHC coil? So he had a group of the rabbit 5 weeks before the experiment start. He injected certain chemical into all these rabbit to make the rabbit diabetic. And right before the experiment start, so he induced this wound at the rabbit's ear. Okay, and then he divided this group of rabbit into 3 groups. The first group is control group. Okay, the second group where all the rabbit will inject with this MSC stem cell, and the third group of the rabbit will be exposed under the double helix coil. So the experiment is carried out for 7 days. Let's look at the results. This is the picture when they introduce the wound at the rabbit's ear. Okay, this is the results. This is the control group. And when you look at the result, the rabbit, the third group of the rabbit, which is exposed under the double helix coil, it actually helped the wound to close up faster, 25% faster. Okay, this is something, this is amazing. Okay, so you can see the double helix coil is able to help the wound to close up 25% faster. So when we look at the second group, with the rabbit was injected with the stem cell, the result is also the same, also 25% faster. So, and if you have a chance, if you have an option to choose, will you prefer the double helix coil, which is much safer and much lower in cost? I believe you have your own answer. Okay, this is much more affordable and no risk. And this is much more expensive. Recently, I have a member, she actually went for the stem cell injection, and it actually cost her 90,000. After a few months, she see no significant result. And she asked the doctor say, because her body is inflamed. So when your body is inflamed, this injected stem cell is not going to work. And it is a waste. Do you think it's a waste? Okay, and then David also carried out an experiment on this planaria. Before this, we mentioned about under normal condition, one planaria will convert into 2 in 17 days. So when this planaria was exposed under the DHC coil, okay, and David, from the first experiment, David is able to get 2 planaria in 8 days. So when we compare to other company, okay, other company are also invented in the supplementation R&D, and the best result they can get 2 planaria is 15 days. But as for our result, the first result already half of the 17 days. Okay, and David further fine-tune the frequency in the double helix coil, and he is able to get 2 planaria in 6 days, 4 days, 2 days, 1 day, and 16.5 hours. But he is still not happy with the results. And eventually he is able to get 2 planaria in 15 minutes. Wow, I think this is amazing. I think this is really amazing. Okay, and then this technology is patented in year 2013. And looking at the efficiency of this double helix coil, and because this instrument is very costly and very huge, so David compressed the technology into one tiny patches. Okay, and this patch is, this is the patent, this is the patent, the patented technology, and this patch is the phototherapy patches which ability to activate our stem cell, and this is non-transdermal. Okay, and under FDA, it is 70 years, no medical claims, and it is safe. So what is the solution? What is the solution to help us to repair our DNA as well as to increase the quantity of stem cell in our body? The solution is X39, Lifewave X39. Okay, the Lifewave X39 is able to signal our body to increase the production of the GHK copper. And then whether you feel it or not, it is able to reset 3,000 to 4,000 genes to a younger and healthier state. Okay, and it is also proven that it will make you younger by 8.5 years if you are using the patches for 6 months. And this is indicated by the lengthening of the telomere. Okay, and it is also proven that this GHK copper is able to repair our DNA as well as to deactivate our own stem cell production. Okay, just what do you need is just patch it on your skin. Huh? Okay, this is another report of people who are wearing Lifewave X39 patches. So the experiment is for 7 days. Okay, as you can see here, this is the control group, and this is the group of the people who are wearing the Lifewave patches, and this is the increase of the level of the GHK copper of 35%. 35% is actually very good. Okay, let's go back to this curve. Just now we know that the quantity of our stem cell is depleting as we age. And so how do we reverse aging, and how do we increase the quantity and the quality of our stem cell? By using X39. Okay, so looking at the ancient Egyptian, from the artifact you can see they are worshipping the sun because they know that the sunlight is very beneficial for them. They are using different color of the crystal to get different light frequency because they know that the red color light frequency can help them to treat their flu. The blue light frequency can help to treat the pain. And the yellow light frequency uh, can help them to detox. And Lifewave phototherapy patches is actually the combination of the latest technology with the ancient wisdom to stimulate our body, to promote the production of stem cell, as well as to elevate the GHK copper in our body. Okay, where do we get the energy from? We are getting our energy from the sun, okay? And we are getting our energy from the plant, from the animal, which are our food. And hence, when we take a photo imaging, the level of our energy are shown in different color of light frequency. Okay, so our body is actually emitting different light frequency all the time. And these patches is actually acting like a mirror or like a reflector. Okay, there is no chemical and there is no light from these patches. And the nanocrystal is actually embedded in the patches that when you patch on the surface of the body, it is able to reflect different light frequency back into your body and to stimulate our body to increase the production of the stem cell. Okay, and we have a few type of the patches here. So different color of the patches, they work differently. For example, energy enhancer, okay, it will reflect red light frequency that give vitality, strength, and energy. An aeon that reflects blue color light frequency, it will help to give more relaxation and for pain management. And the SP6 will reflect green light frequency that helps to regulate organs function as well as hormone. And the glutathione that reflects yellow light frequency can increase the antioxidant as well as to support immunity. Okay, and the X39 is our core product that reflect a certain light frequency, which is our trade secret, which help to reactivate our own stem cell production. Okay, and this patches is a certified medical device by the authority of Malaysia. Okay, as you can see, there are many there are many athletes, they are using the patches. So for example, Jason Fowler, Julia George, Dana Kay, and this Hakuno Show, and many more. The world-class athletes are using the the Lifewave patches. So especially during the game, they need their blood and the urine need to be tested to verify that there is no chemical and no drugs in the body before they can join the game. So which means the Lifewave patches is non-transdermal and carry no chemical into our body, and it is 100% safe. Okay, and now talk about, I would like to show you the testimonial of my mama. So this is the photo of my mom in year 2021. Before this, she had very severe stomach bloated. And early in the morning, she just took a few pieces of biscuit and her stomach can be bloated for the whole day. Even in the evening, she don't feel like to take anything. She cannot take any food. And that's why when I went to visit her, I always see she look pale. And she also have fatigue, which means her energy level is very low. So she don't talk much because most of the time she feel breathless. And then she had this left thigh no strength. Whenever I try to bring her out for some nice food or go out for shopping, and I always see when she sit next to the driver's seat, I always see she have to hold her left leg with both of her hands and carry the left leg up into the car. Okay, so this is a problem, the left thigh no strength. And her ankle also have problems. Anytime when she stand more than 1 hour, the night itself, she will have ankle swell and ankle pain for the following 2 to 3 days. And she also had this pulling neck, pulling lower back that caused her to have a sleepless night. And she also had this rheumatism arthritis on the fingers that sometimes is swell and have a lot of pain. So you can see these are all my mother's problem, health issue. And after about 1 year of using Lifewave patches, using X39 and Aeon, so you can see her changes. You can see her changes. If I'm not mistaken, after 2 months, after 2 months of using Lifewave patches, there was one weekend I went to visit her, and she can actually talk a lot. She can scold people. Before this, she cannot. Before this, if she speak to you after a while, then she's like, no energy, bo kui. Okay, and this is the year 2023. I accompany her, I bring her to Korea, and she is the oldest ladies in the group, in the tour group. And believe it or not, she can work so well, she can work par with me. And as compared to other ladies, younger than her, she can work better, she can walk better and faster. Okay, and let's look at this the second testimony. This is one of my secondary classmates' brother-in-law. Her brother-in-law has this ankle fractured and went to this government hospital in Selayang. And after the operation, it was infected with this necrotizing fasciitis, 食肉菌, and he had actually no diabetic. So you can see the wound is getting worse. This is the picture, I think, after 3 months of operation. And the doctor said he has to get ready for amputation. I am sure everyone don't want to amputate the leg, right? And the brother-in-law was very worried, as well as the sister was very worried. And I asked her to let the brother-in-law to try. Okay, this is using X39, Aeon, as well as glutathione. This is after 3 months. You can see it is so much better before and after. And 3 months later, the doctor discharged the brother-in-law. Happy, huh? Happy to see the improvement. Even I am also happy for him. Okay, this is Lifewave patches also work equally well on animal. So looking at the dog here, the dog already prognosed visual loss by the vet. But after using 10 days, using X39 patches, and the dogs regain its vision. Can see already. And this cat is dying on the street. Some good Samaritan bring it back home, and using the second-hand X39 to patch on the cat. And you see, just after, I think this is after 1 week, the cat can start to walk already. Okay, and looking at the fish, the fish is dying due to the failure of the oxygen pump. Okay, And can you see the patches here? Second-hand patches. You just need to patch at the outer surface of the glass. No need to patch on the fish. And can you see after a few hours, the fish revive? Unbelievable, right? First time when I hear this also, I feel, wow, this is something unbelievable and amazing. Okay, these are other example of how Lifewave patches help the animal. And most of the time, the brain partner are using second-hand patches. Okay, so if you are using the X39, so do not waste your second-hand or your third-hand patches. You can always put on the plant. Okay, one of the brand partner always ask the maid to dispose the used or second-hand X39 under this mango tree. So 1 year later, so this is the yield. The mango all big, and the maid feedback to the brand partner. She said, wow, sir, the mango nowadays all big compared to those days, all small and small. And the maid said X39 is amazing. Okay, so this is my plant, my own plant at my home. Okay, I bought this plant in year 2023. So you can see this is my plant and it looked quite nice for me. And this is before Chinese New Year, so I put a ribbon here for Chinese New Year decoration. So you can see, I dispose my second-hand X39 on the soil at the base of the plant here. Here. So after 4 months later, you can see, can you see the leaf big and shiny? And I remember one of my friends came to my house from far. When she see the plant, she say, wow, your fake plant looks so nice. The leaves are all shining. I say, no, this is not fake. This is real. And then she actually came closer to the plant and have a closer look. She said, no lah, you don't bluff lah. This is fake. And I told her again, I say, dear, this is real. This is not a fake plant. And then she uses her finger to touch the leaf. Then only she can accept that this is a real plant. Okay, so this is how the second-hand Lifewave patches and X39 work for the plant as well. Okay, and with this, I end my presentation today. Thank you. Any question? Let me go back to my...
OK，伙伴们，如果你们有什么问题的话呢，你们可以开麦询问 Shireen，或者是说你们可以 tap 在那个 comment 那边都可以的哈。
也可以问 Thomas。
是没有问题的，我在这边。
Thomas 比较 senior。
哎，我先把 record 关起来先，要不然太长了。
嗯。
OK。